What's going on, YouTube? It's James with Shyhammer Fantasy Battle Reports, and I got another game at Adepticon, the Big Brawl. 3,000 points, and I'm excited to play this game. You know, well, first off, the first two games, the first game I played against Adam Hilton, I got a tie. Second game I played against Joe Pecoraro, I got a tie. So I'm thinking, like, alright, well, the third game, can't, you know, I'm not at the top tables. I'm not in the runnings for the best general or the best overall, so I'm just like hoping, you know, by the grace of gods, I'm going to play somebody new and have fun. No, I'm fighting Jake motherfucking Murphy. God damn it. Right away. So I'm like, alright, well, let's just play a good game. Jake's like, maybe today's the day. Maybe today's the day you get to beat me. And I'm just like, son of a bitch, I never beat Jake Murphy. Anyways. Let's go over what we both brought on the table and what we have for magic spells. So right here, this is actually, I found a couple pictures I took at Adepticon because I know the other pictures weren't from Adepticon. But as you can see in the front row, I have a unit of Wolf Riders. There's 5 Wolf Riders. They're just fast cav. And then on the left side, I have Baron Longshot. Baron Longshot has a multi-shot shotgun that always hits on 4s. It's a magic item. And then behind them, I have a unit of crossbow orcs, 14 crossbow orcs. Behind them, I have a unit of Nashers. The Nashers have 32 Nashers. On the left side, in that clusterfuck over there, I have a couple Git launchers, a couple rock lavas, and that's about that. And then back here, I have the Horde. And you can barely make out my BSB on the right side, but the Horde has 32 orc biggins, or Ed Bashers. Feral Orc Ed Bashers. They have the big Stabadon. They also have Warboss Doom with them. Warboss Doom has the armor of Plates of Tuktek, and then he also has the War Banner of Mork. So that way he has a he's just combat res. That's what that guy is. He's combat res. He's ready for some impact hits. He's ready for some damage. Up here I have the A-Rock, the lovely Gargantula, the tournament winner MVP for most of my games. Not this tournament though. This tournament she's been performing pretty poorly. But on the left, I also have another underperforming player, Warboss Dread Irontooth. 2 games in a row, he's died. Not doing so hot. Did he die? Yeah, he did die. You know, he's not doing so hot in this tournament in the Big Brawl, but maybe we, you know, luck might turn it around. I do have my over here. I have my Dragon Rammer on the right. The Dragon Rammer is actually right now in the runnings for tournament MVP for the Big Brawl. Has the most points racked up, and you know, especially for its point cost, not that bad. And then on the left, I have King Koopa. King Koopa is a Lord Goblin with a Hunter Spider. Up here I have a unit of 20 skirmishing goblins with Poison Banner, and then I have Baxter, my level 1 Goblin Shaman of Shadow. I also have a level 2 Goblin Shaman. His name is Goblin Joe, and then he has the Little Wog, and then on the hill I have a Cookie. But besides that, I have Kabuto the Python. Kabuto the Python is a level 2 Lore of Wilderness Shaman. And then I'm pretty sure I'm missing some other stuff. But let's get going onto the game, and as soon as we start the game, who is that? It's Vince Venturella. He shows up right as soon as we're deploying between, and that's Jake motherfucking Murphy on the right there. Now, I'm going to tell you this, guys, right now. Right now. If you're watching this video and you see this picture of Jake Murphy, I can promise you any picture you find anywhere will look identical to this picture right here, because Jake is known for his signature red hat and his signature Twisted Troop shirt. I saw a picture, he's my Facebook friend, I saw a picture of him like at church or something like that, and he had a Twisted Troop shirt on with a red hat. I saw a picture with him like drinking with his family, and he had a Twisted Troop shirt on and the red hat. It's just, if you see Jake Murphy, that's exactly how he looks. And if you see Vince Venturella, that's him pointing at Jake Murphy's army or something like that. Anyways, as you can see right here, this is Jake Murphy's Bretonians, or Kingdom of Equittainians. Over here, he has a unit of Pegasus Knights. There's 5 of them. There's no character in that unit, so it's just the 5 of them. Over here, he has a giant block of halberds, or I'm sorry, spearmen, Yemen spearmen. I don't know how to pronounce it. There's definitely a zombie grabbing onto somebody's leg in the middle there. You would figure they would get rid of that before they got into a fight in the war, but you know what? They were like, somebody just drug it along, and they were just like, oh shit, we didn't take care of this. They're like, god damn it, just bring it along. Fuck it, we just gotta keep moving. He does have a character in that unit to give them some sort of buff. I don't know what the buff is. I don't remember. I think it's hatred, maybe? I don't remember. He has an actual trebuchet today to do more damage. Over here, he has a knight bus on the left. I forgot the name of the knights. I have his list somewhere around here, too, but I am horrible at pulling the list out right now, but I'll do it later. Anyways, yeah, on the left he has his Night Bus. It's going to have his BSB, his Lord, the Duke. He's going to have his freaking Princess, the Witch, that goes in the back. It's just a lot of goddamn knights. In the far back, you can see them. There's some knight aspirants over there. They're like 3-up armors. And then he has 2 units of archers. One's on the hill. One's going to be in the building right there. He has another 2 night buses of the Knights Reliquae or whatever they're called, and yeah, that's kind of scary. He has 3 freaking night buses. 3! Holy shit! And then he has some Yemen Outriders or whatever they're called. As for magic, I got Curse of the Wildwood, Raging Storm, Beast Within, Fireball, Evil Eye, Gift of the Spider Gods, and Shadow Miasma. As for my opponent, he has Blizzard, Thunderbolt, Call the Comet, and Lightning Storm. And then over here for his Path of Light, he has Burning Brightness and Net of Light. This is kind of going to suck. Alright, for turn 1, I believe he actually won this first turn, but he's going to pray. So it didn't really matter if he won first turn or not. But, anyways, I do have my scout. I have a long shot pop out over here to scout. I do have my other scouts popping out on this side. We lined up in the diagonal, which is, again, I think this is the 3rd time in a row. The 3rd time in a row I played Jake Murphy, and we played the Bretonnians versus Orcs and Goblins, and we're playing the damn diagonal. I'm sick of the fucking diagonal with this guy, man. So, you know, 3rd time's a charm, guys. 3rd time's a charm. Before I've actually put the A-Rock on this side and just hope that he held this side down. No, this time I'm going to put the Nashers on this side. I saw those spearmen over there. I'm like, you know what? The Nashers just going to eat them. I don't know what else to do with them. I'm just going to go ahead and let them just eat some freaking Yemen or whatever they are called. I did put originally my level 1 Shaman here to hide behind the hill, but it doesn't really matter because these Peg Knights are here, so now that Shaman has to just run his ass off. But it's okay. I have Longshot chilling up here. Longshot's target right now is that Trebuchet in the back. The Spider Riders, they're just there for chaff right now. These guys are going to Vanguard up this way to get in the way of his Night Bus. Also, so that way he has to deal with the Mangler Squig, the Nasher Wrecking Team. Magic Phase, I got 4 power dice. I go ahead and I throw up Gift of the Spider Gods. He lets it go through. And then I go ahead and I throw up a couple dice on Evil Eye. Since it was so low on dice, that's all I really got to do. He dispels it. Shooting Phase, I'm going to go ahead and shoot Longshot at his Trebuchet. I only kill off 1 dude on the Trebuchet. And then... who killed this? Oh, I shot this Trebuchet with my crossbow orcs. My crossbow orcs were the ones who got the Gift of the Spider God, so they got the poison shots. They shot at him. They got 2 wounds. He's still alive. I'm gonna shoot my Git launcher into his Peg Knights, kill off 1 Peg Knight. That's not enough to cause a panic. I decide, you know what? I don't know why I wasted my time shooting the Peg Knights. I'm gonna shoot the freaking Night Bus right here. Shoot the Night Bus. Only kill 1 Knight. God darn it. All right, over here I'm gonna shoot all these goblins here onto the guys on the hill. They kill off 2 of the archers on the hill. I go ahead and I shoot my rock lava at the guys on the or this giant block of guys over here. Hits them, only clips a corner of them, kills 2 guys, and that's it. That's how the table looks. That's how the diagonal looks. As you can see, I have my savages pretty much in the middle, ready to take on that charge from the middle, right? I have my crossbow orcs inside that forest. They're kind of cool, just chilling in the forest. They have Goblin Joe with them. On the right side is where all the interesting shit's happening, because on the right side, you can't see it on this picture, but you'll see it in a future picture, that Koopa, Dread, and the A-Rock are all on the right side with the Dragon Rammer, and they're worried about those knights on the right, but they're also hoping to get some flank action going on. So it's going to start off Kingdom of Equittaine, turn 1. He doesn't take the charge into the Goblins because he realizes there's a Mangler just chilling there waiting for him. So he's just trying to get rid of that Mangler. He moves his Knights on the right side up a little bit, just a little bit. He doesn't move them both up though, and he really doesn't have much he could do in movement because, you could see it's frustrating him. You can see him like, I don't like this. He doesn't really like the fact that the Nash is coming straight for him. So Magic Phase, he got 2 power dice. He's gonna go ahead and try to do a Burning Brightness or some shit on him, and I'm like, fuck that, the Spell Scroll. You're gonna eat that fucking Mangler, Jake, and I don't give a rat's ass. You're gonna fucking take that Mangler. And then he goes ahead and he starts shooting the guys from the tower at him, and or at the actual wizard. I guess he was out of range. I'm not sure. No, he shouldn't be out of range. He just shot it at the wizard. He only did 1 wound onto the wizard, Baxter, and then he's gonna start shooting all these guys at the Goblins. I think he was doing that so the Goblins could flee, run into the Nasher. I'm not sure, but he shoots it at the Goblins here, and it ends up doing 3 wounds. They stick, and he's just like, all right. Gonna go ahead and shoot the Trebuchet at my who did he shoot it at? I have no idea. It was a wild shot though. It just wound up over here. I think he might have shot it at the Nashers, and it just drifted off this way. But that was it for his turn. It's gonna start off Orcs and Goblins turn 2. Orcs and Goblins turn 2. I'm like, fuck it. My Spider Riders here are going to charge into these freaking Yemen. My freaking Nashers are going to charge into the Yemen. The Nashers, for one, are actually going to have a very favorable combat here. These guys are slower than them. They're crunchier than them. They're freaking easy to eat up. And I'm also going to have a downhill charge. This is going to be awesome. Alright, over here, long shots charging into the Trebuchet. Over here, as you can see, Koopa was coming up the flank. The Dragon Rammer sees these Yemen coming up the flank on Koopa, and the Dragon Rammer's like, I'm going to charge through the fucking trees into those guys. I don't give a rat's ass. So the Dragon Rammer rams in. He stands, and BAM! Got in right there. Got in over here. And guess what? It's time for random movement. I move the National Wrecking Team up. They were 13 inches away. I rolled like a 16. Oh, it's going right into that Night Bus. I'm going to eat a bunch of them. I'm doing like Armor Piercing 4 on these guys. It's Strength 6 Armor Piercing. I'm going to kill a shit ton of guys, right? So I go through them all, and guess what? I kill one fucking dude. Just one. Seriously? One? Seriously? I never get to use this guy the way he's supposed to be used. I finally get to use him for once into something heavy armored, crunchy as hell, easy to eat, and he freaking armor saves a shit ton and still ward saves a shit ton. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? That's some bullshit. God damn it. The National Wrecking Team is now wild and I have no control of them, and that's how the table looks right now. Dread and the A-Rock are just kind of staring down those knights. I'm not giving him much room. He has to either come to me or I'm going to come to him, but he's going to have to either fail charge or get me with a really nice charge. But in the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and play my game here. Magic Phase got 11 power dice. I go ahead and I throw up a couple dice onto Beast Within. Get it off here. I go ahead and I throw up a shit ton of dice on the Curse of the Wildwood. He dispels it. Then I go ahead and I throw up 1 dice onto Gift of the Spider Gods. I get it off and I think I just dispelled it. He dispelled it. Whatever. Shooting Phase. These guys over here are going to start shooting at some archers. Kill off 4 archers. The Git launchers are both shooting this way to get rid of the Peg Knights because the Peg Knights are kind of an annoyance to me. And they only do 1 wound onto a Peg Knight. I shoot the Rock Lava. I believe I shot it at the building almost. And it drifted off this way. Ends up hitting some Yemen and kill off 2 of the Yemen. Long shot killed the Trebuchet. Turns around, faces this way. The Dragon Rammer, BAM! Ram 3 of these fuckers. These fucks are not going to do shit to the Dragon Rammer, and they run off the table. I don't even bother chasing. I actually just turn around, and I'm like, I got to face the problem over on this side over here, guys. As you can see, Koopa has a beautiful flank right now. There's just no way to avoid Koopa's flank that's coming in. I'll be surprised if he fucks it up. I'll be so surprised if he fucks it up. Alright. Over here, the Nashers, they just ate a shit ton of those fucking Yemen. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Yemen. They go back and they attack back. They kill off 2 of my Spider Riders. They kill off, oh shit, they kill off like 10 of my Nashers. But he got super fucking fucking lucky. The Spider Riders killed a couple more, but he's actually steadfast. Check that out. He's actually steadfast by like 1 rank. If he didn't kill one more Nasher, the one Nasher extra he killed, he would not have been steadfast. He would have auto broken. I would have just pretty much run him down. But he sticks there. God damn it. Over here, I had to move my Goblin Wolf Riders out of the way. They had to charge this unit to get the Nasher in. So the Wolf Riders are on these guys on the hill. They kill off one, and they actually stick there, I believe. I charged. I did a wound. He has like a rank, and they just stick. That's it. Oh, man. It's going to start off his turn. Kingdom of Equittaine turn 2. He's charging. Long shot here. Long shot takes some stand and shoot shots, and he misses. Whiff, 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 whiff. He charges his knights over here into, I believe, the A-Rock, and he fails charge. Woo! He charges these knights into the goblins, and I'm like, fuck that, I'm leaving. Goblins, get off the table. I actually fucked myself here because I moved Baxter right in behind those orcs, and I moved Kabuto behind those orcs. If I didn't do that, there would have been a gap for the goblins to stay. But like an idiot, I was like, oh, I need to move my shamans this way behind the line so I could do this spell. And I fucked it up, and they ran off the damn table. But it's okay. So he's going to try to redirect it to my Savage Horde, and he's going to, I don't know if he gets in there. He charges here the Peg Knights into the side of the Nashers. That's going to suck. They get in like so. And over here, like I said, he failed charge over here on both of these charges, and he just moves up like so. Magic Phase, he got 8 Power Dice. He goes ahead and he does Burning Brightness or Luminous Bolts or some shit, some Thunderbolt thing. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing magic, and he just kills Kabuto the Python. That's it. Kabuto is dead. That sucks. He's going to go ahead and shoot, or he's going to do the Comet of Cassandora, or whatever it's called now, the Comet, onto this Git Launcher, right in the middle of the Git Launcher, so that way it blows up on the other Git Launcher and the other Rock Lava, but that's about it. And he's going to start shooting. These archers up here are going to start shooting, and they kill off Baxter. They kill off my level 1 Goblin Shaman. I still have my level 2 Goblin Shaman, though. He's going to shoot this Trebuchet at Dread. Hits Dread. Does 3 wounds onto Dread. Holy shit. That sucks. Oh, shit. These guys over here, they're going to finish off the Wolf Riders, and they just kind of fell off the hill, like so. And then these guys over here, Longshot kills 2 of them. The remaining guys go ahead and attack Longshot, and they end up making, I think they do like 1 wound. He has like a charge, a wound, and a banner. I lose combat. I run off the table. He just reforms like so. That sucks. Over here, the Nashers. The Nashers just ate a shit ton more of those guys. They don't care. They just want to eat that whole fucking unit. I'm glad I'm eating this unit before they do like blinding speed and freaking initiative 10, weapon skill 10 shit. But instead, I ended up killing a shit ton of them. And I actually stick in combat. I actually started. They attack here. They kill off a shit ton of my Nashers. Right? They kill off 1 more Spider Rider, but the remaining 2 Spider Riders are still chilling there. And you know, we did combat res. I'm down by 3. He has a charge, a flank. He has banners. He has a. I don't know if he has a rank. I don't think he has a rank. But he has X amount of wounds. I have X amount of wounds. I'm down by 3. Okay, so that means I need to roll Snake Eyes on the Nashers, and I need to roll 3 on the Spider Riders for them to stick. So I'm just like, yeah, right. I'm gonna roll Snake Eyes. Bam! Snake Eyes! I'm like, holy shit! Those Nashers, they just fucking stuck for no reason. Oh my god, I was okay if they blew up, but they didn't want to blow up. I was like, son of a bitch. Alright, well, let me roll the Spider Riders. Bam! They rolled a 3! I was like, oh shit, that was so funny. I was like, I did not expect that at all, by the way. I did not expect that at all. Oh man. It's gonna start off Orcs and Goblins turn 3. Come on! I gotta go for this. I am charging Koopa into the flank of the Night Bus. Now, if you might notice right now, there's 1 less Night Bus there. Koopa was going into the flank. He had to hold. I charged the Dragon Rammer. He had to hold. I charged the A-Rock. He did a terror check and failed, and they ran off the table. I'm like, great! So let me roll to redirect. I roll for the A-Rock, terror check the next guy. They stick. I roll for the Dragon Rammer, it's going for it. I roll for Koopa, and Koopa fails. Koopa fucked up the flank. Some miracle way, Koopa fucked up that beautiful flank charge. Are you fucking kidding me, Koopa? Are you fucking kidding me? How can you fail that? Look at how close you are. You would automatically hit it. God damn it. I was like, well, fuck the bullshit. Dread's going in too. Dread's charging in, calling out the Wog for the hell of it. These guys are going in because the Wog's already called out. Let's just go. Let's just go. So Dread gets in. The A-Rock fails. The Dragon Rammer gets in. And then the Savages fail. Freaking my dumb Nasher over there. You guys hear the ambulance is coming. I think it's actually a fire truck. Or a cop. I don't know. Anyways, the Nasher's dumbass is just bouncing off the wall back there, not doing anything useful. Magic Phase got 5 power dice. And I go ahead and I throw up the poison shots again. I'm going to give it to these guys again. I go ahead and that was about it. Comet comes down, does 1 wound onto my Doom Diver here, does 1 wound onto my Doom Diver here, and that's it. That's all it does. That Comet didn't do shit. You know why? Because it went down pretty damn fast. Over here, my Git Launcher hits the Knights. BAM! Kills off 4 of those Knights. Fuck those fucks. Over here, my Orcs crossbows, they end up shooting the guys that were on the hill, or they shoot at the freaking trebuchet, blow up the trebuchet. That thing's dead. Dread challenges. He accepts with some freaking random dude. That random dude's about to get hit by 11 fucking attacks. They fail their fear check against Dread. And then Dread does all his 11 attacks. He hits and wounds maybe like 8 of them. This guy, I am not fucking kidding. Jake motherfucking Murphy armored and ward saved at least 7 out of the 8. He only took 1 wound. I am like, holy shit, that's fucking nuts. How in the hell does he get so damn lucky when he needs to? The Dragon Rammer itself killed off 3 guys. That Lance is just beautiful. The Lance with the Orc Chariot is just beautiful because it's getting strength 7 hits. That is nuts, and it kills off a couple guys. That armor was basically paper to that Dragon Rammer. Killed off a couple. They're going to actually, I think they've passed. I'll find out in 2 seconds if they pass or not. I'm looking. Yeah, they're going to stick there. They stick there. They're going to reform a little wider. That's all they do. Over here, my Nashers ate 1 Peg Knight. They ate all those freaking Yemen. As you can see here, there's only 2 guys left, and then there's 3 Peg Knights left. The Peg Knights are attacking back, or my Spider Riders pick on this guy. They only do 1 wound onto this guy. He attacks back, kills off 4 of my Nashers. My Nashers actually win combat. They win combat. Alright, so he takes his panic checks, and his Peg Knights are running away that way. I would too, man. This thing's just ate at like 50 guys. I'll be like, damn, those fucking things are fat as hell right now, man. What the hell? The other guys stick. If those other 2 guys did not stick, I would have killed those Peg Knights. No problem, because they didn't run that far. But the freaking 2 guys stuck there, and they left my freaking Spider Riders there, and they left my Squigs there, and it's going to go ahead into his turn. Kingdom of Equittaine turn. I don't know what this is. 4, 3? I lost track. He's charging his Night Bus right into my Savages. This sucks. I hate that those Savages cannot flee. And of course he's going to get in. He's charging these Knights Aspirant into my Nashers, and he's like, this is probably suicide, but I'm going to do it. And he gets in. Boom! Right here. Alright. Magic Phase, he got 4 power dice. He did rally his Peg Knights, by the way. Throws up a debuff onto my guys. Makes me, I think, harder to hit him or some shit stupid. Or Ice Shard Blizzard, maybe. Yeah, it is. Ice Shard Blizzard's harder to hit him and 1 less leadership. He, that's all he does, really. I think I dispelled everything else. Magic, or shooting, he's going to go start shooting. Kills off 1 crossbow man. Over here, my Nashers ate those fucking Knights. I was like, I'm not going to let you attack me. They just ate those guys. Those fucking Nashers are nasty as hell. They're eating everybody. They're just like, fuck it. Oh man, my Spider Riders, I think they kill off the dude. The last one runs. I chase because I want to kill off that unit, and they both eat the unit like so. And that's awesome. I can't believe that left side just went that way. Over here, he challenges. I accept with my Orc Champ. My Orc Champ gets chumped. My rest of my army only does 1 wound onto him, and I think there's another ambulance, guys. In all fairness, guys, I'm actually just sitting at work after work is over because it's raining right now and I don't want to ride my bike in the rain. So I'm just kind of waiting until like everything kind of calms down. But it's kind of crazy that the ambulances are going all day. Anyways, I don't think my Savage is stuck. I will find out in a minute. I think they get run down, to be honest. I don't have a clear picture of that I could see that they're still alive. So I'm pretty sure I could safely assume that they got ran down, and it was really stupid. But that's what happens with my Savages. They fail charge, and then they get run down. That's how it happens. Anyways, I did kill one of his guys, and that was about it. Over here, Dread just starts attacking his guys, kills off 2 of his guys. The Dragon Rammer guys go, and they kill off 2 more. He's cannot wound me. He does 1 wound onto the Dragon Rammer, and I think he actually fails his panic check. I run down that unit with both Dread and the Dragon Rammer. It's going to start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 4. Dread has a beautiful side flank here of the frickin' archers, and I'm just going to go for it. Koopa's coming this way. The Dragon Rammer's coming this way. The Arocs coming this way. It's just beautiful. They just took over this side here. As you can see, my Savages are no longer there, as I said. My War Machines are all steady and healthy, but his Knights are just kind of like going to gun for my machines, and if he starts hitting them and overrunning, he's going to go really fast, and I cannot catch him, really. So, over here, I think this is my Magic Phase. Yeah, Magic Phase, I got 8 power dice. I go ahead and I throw up 3 dice onto Evil Eye. He dispels it. I throw Git Launchers into the Night Bus. I kill off 4 of those Knights. I throw a Rock Lava into this Night Bus, and it hits, it wounds, it hits the frickin' chick, and it does 2 wounds. But that's actually a level 4 chick, so she has 1 more wound remaining. Dread here kills off a shit ton of guys. He should be steadfast, but his general's leadership bubble's a little too far. They run away. Dread runs that unit down. That building staring right at him. I don't care right now. One of his wizards in that unit, or is in the building. She left that Yemen block a long time ago. And that's about it. That's how it looks right now. It's going to start off his turn, Jake Murphy's turn, whatever this was for. Like I said, he's charging that frickin' block into the War Machines, and here it goes. He's going to get in, of course. Magic Phase got 8 power dice. Goes ahead and throws up a Burning Brightness or some shit stupid at my general and kills my general. God damn it, Dread. Dread died all 3 games at Brawlers, at the big, I'm sorry, not Brawlers, at the big Brawl at Adepticon. It's okay. Honestly, he makes it up in the singles tournament. I'm telling you right now, he makes it up in the singles. Alright, but he died all 3 games here. That sucks. He throws up another debuff or something. I don't know what the hell this is. He threw up this freaking coin. I don't know what the coin is. He ends up doing shooting, killing down my last Spider Rider here. And he starts shooting, and I think that was it. I think he actually just shot him down. Right now we're like on turn 5. It's getting close to the end of the game. Time's ticking fast, but we're like, we can finish this fast. We can finish this fast. Me and Jake are both on the same page. We're like, let's just finish it. Let's go, right? So the pitches are getting a little bit more sporadic because I'm just trying to play the game fast now. And we're looking at points. You know, he just killed my general, which is a huge chunk of points. His general, his wizard, his BSB are all still alive. Koopa's like, fuck it, I'm going to charge the building. So he charges the building, takes a stand and shoot. Koopa's fine. He didn't get damaged at all. The A-Rock is moving all the way behind those fucking Knights. The Knights killed my War Machine. They're going to keep going over. The Dragon Rammer's turning, facing this way. Can't really do much about it. My damn Mangler just keeps bouncing off the wall like a retard. And then the freaking other squigs go inside the fields because they don't want to get shot easily. Magic Face, it's me. I got 9 power dice. I go ahead and I throw up a couple dice onto Evil Eye. He stops it. I throw up a couple dice onto Gift of the Spider God. He stops it. I go ahead and I shoot my Git Launchers right at his Peg Knights. Only does 1 wound. And that's about it. We're going to go to Koopa. Koopa kills off 5 freaking archers. Those archers cannot wound Koopa. They run out the building, and I realize I cannot chase out the fucking building. God damn, that was a waste. That was such a wasted turn. Over here, he just keeps on hitting, overrunning. He actually killed, I think, the Rock Lava overran, and he was 1 inch short from hitting this next get launcher. So he's going to have to waste his turn charging in right now on his turn. Kingdom of Equittaine, turn 5, I think this is. And he's moving his Peg Knights this way. He's just trying to, save quarters, save points. Magic Phase, he got 6 power dice. Throws up a Comet right here in between the Mangler and the Squigs. And then, I think that was it. I think that's it for his turn. He just kills my War Machine. He tries to overrun further. It's going to start off my turn. Start off Magic Phase. Magic Phase, I got 8 power dice. And as you can see, my movement, I'm moving the fuck away from that damn Comet. I'm like, I got to get out of here. The Comet comes down after the end of the Magic Phase, though. Blows up my Mangler. Doesn't blow up my Squigs. My Squigs live for the end of the game. My A-Rock charged into the rear. Charged into the rear of these freaking Knights that were gunning all my War Machines. He did not see this coming, and I'm sorry I didn't get a picture of the charge, but the A-Rock charged the rear of these Knights, kills off the stupid witch, kills off one Knight. He's like, I'm going to go ahead and make way to the back, and I'm like, you can't make way to the back. I learned this the hard way because of the A-Rock. So the A-Rock did not get attacked by the Duke. Could only get attacked by the freaking the BSB. The BSB attacks back, does only 1 wound onto the A-Rock, okay? Now here's where it comes in crazy. The Goblins go, the Goblins kill off the last dude anyways. So all that's left is the BSB and the General, okay? We're doing up the points, right? I got a charge. I got a rear charge, okay? I got at least 3 wounds, okay? So far that's 6, okay? He did 1 wound back. He has a banner and a Warbander. Okay? So it's like a 3 difference. Okay? So he would normally have to roll on a leadership, I think, a 6. Right? But I'm telling him, Jake, it's a, whatchamacallit? It's a big flank. A big rear flank. And he goes, no, you have to have, 2 or more ranks. I go, no, read the rules. It's 1 or more ranks, and a monster rank counts as a rank. And we actually had a judge come over, check it out. I was right. It says 1 or more ranks. So he rolled the dice. He rolled the dice anyways to see if it mattered, and he got a 6. So it did matter. If I had the +1 rank, just for being, in a rear with a rank, I get he needed a 5. He rolled a 6. So he fails. The A-Rock runs down his General, runs down his BSB, and that's awesome. It's going to start off his turn 6, and he's going to charge his Peg Knights into my Rock Lava and kill my Rock Lava, and that's the end of the game right there, guys. Holy shit! You fucking sexy son of a bitch, you A-Rock, you. A-Rock, you didn't do so much in the first 2 games of this tournament, but you did make it up right now in this turn right now. Right off the gate, or not off the gate, at the end of the game, I'm giving the A-Rock the MVP. I honestly believe the other MVP in this game was actually the Nashers, because the Nashers held down the left side. But the A-Rock forced 1 whole Night Bus to terror check and flee off the table, ran down his General, ran down the BSB, killed the Witch, and killed his whole Night Bus, his main block. And for once, guys, for once, I beat Jake motherfucking Murphy. Oh, man. And currently I am undefeated at Adepticon 2016. 2 ties and a win. I'll take that. I'm undefeated right now. I finished in, I believe, 6th place overall, maybe 7th. I'm pulling it up right now. I'm going to check. Nope, this is the wrong page. Blah, blah, blah. My internet's working slow. But I am, I believe I finished in 6th or 7th place overall, which is great. I did not win the best paint. I was, if you guys, I'll show you guys some pictures. This is Dennis Gunya's army, and this is like one of the armies that I was just like, his display is crazy. It's great. I honestly am not taking anything away from it. I think it's a crazy looking theme. It's awesome, and I'm thinking like, shit, Dennis is gonna win this. Dennis is thinking, shit, James has gotten better at his paint, and I'm like, man, we're like looking at each other like neck and neck, And then when they're calling out the awards, out of nowhere, out of left field, this French dude won, Dominic. And I was like, what the hell? Where did this guy come from, man? So I'm going to show you pictures of Dominic's army here. I'm going to put it up on the Armies on Parade anyways. But Dominic had some really cool shit. And I really just, it caught us all off guard. We were like, what the fuck? But yeah. As for my rankings, I'm still looking it up. I'm just, nope, don't hit that button, alright, rankings, let's see, James Silva, Big Brawl, I took 7th place overall, 2 ties and a win. I'm happy with that. That was actually a pretty good result. Right now I am really interested in trying to qualify for Masters. I know for a fact that, like, you know, some of the games I play, I make some boneheaded moves, and I know this, but I'm trying to work on fixing my game up, and you know, so that's why I really do appreciate what you guys tell me when you guys tell me this rule's wrong or that rule's wrong or I played that wrong or why did I do that. I really do appreciate that because it's going to help me become a better player overall. I'm glad that I didn't get smoked on any of these games, and I have to say, Jake Murphy, Joe Peck, and Adam Hilton are all good players. So I'm glad I didn't get smoked by any of them, even though I've gotten killed by Jake plenty of times before in the past. After this, Once Bitten Vince, Fergus, and there was a bunch of other guys, Jeff Parkhurst. We all went out to eat at Luminati's, and we treated all these people to Chicago-style pizza. So, you know, if they're not from Chicago, they're going to eat Chicago-style pizza. And we had a great time. It was a blast. Only thing that sucked about this was by the time we got home was so freaking late, and we had to wake up really early for the next championship game. The next championship game, guys, is 4 rounds. 4 rounds of 2,400 point games. For whoever the guy was that said that they're tired of seeing my gun list, I'm sorry that you have to see a gun list. I'm going to play a gun list all Adepticon because that's what I was preparing for. Afterwards, I'm already looking at version 0.99, thinking about changing it to a little bit more close combat army and see how I could do. We'll see how it does. I don't know. They took away my poison shooting from my goblins, which kind of butchers me. I'm still going to use the crossbow orcs, though. I like the crossbow orcs. They're pretty powerful for what they do, and they annoy the hell out of my opponents. They just pick at certain people. Guys, by the way, 3rd ambulance going by. 3rd ambulance. Anyways, I'm going to wait a second until it goes by. As for my points on who my tournament MVP is, it's going to be a tough one, guys, because I didn't even add it up while I'm making this video. So I'm going to have to go back and check it out. But right now, I'm going to assume the A-Rock took it at the end of the game. It could be the Nashers, it could be the Dragon Rammer, it could be the A-Rock, but I'm assuming it's the A-Rock. If it's not the A-Rock, you're going to see a picture of whoever it is right now and be like, ignore that guy, it's really this. Alright? But I'm going to assume it's the A-Rock. Overall, a lot of my units didn't perform what they should be doing. My Savages really struggle, and I think that part of the reason why they really struggle is because they don't have the proper support for the specific lineups or the matchups I want. One of the issues that I'm finding specifically for against opponents like this, and you'll see it in my championship games, is I'm having a problem against high armored units. Heavily armored units are giving me a problem, which is giving me another reason I need to bring the trolls back. I do like the Nashers. I think the Nashers offer a great unit, especially with that Initiative 4. With the nerf of Shadow, leaving the level 1s and 2 Goblins, it's making me decide to not bring the Nashers since it's harder for me to lower the initiative of my opponent. That being said, if my initiatives are already slower, what can I bring that has more survivability? And that's why I'm thinking trolls. How many 4-ups can I roll? Besides that, I do like the idea of having a second Arachnarok or Gargantula. They offer a hell of a lot of damage potential, and they have been very consistently my MVP in numerous games and numerous tournaments. Just damage potential wise, it just takes out a lot. So I'm playing with that idea as well. I am not too keen on how many points the Git launchers and the splatterers are just letting fly by. They're not destroying as much as they should be destroying. So that's kind of where I'm getting my points from. Anyways, I wish I could play another 3,000 point game now to kind of get an idea of what, so I could just kind of play with everything on the version 0.99 rules and kind of see like, no, I really need to use this, or no, I really need to use that. But I'm going to play with a couple ideas and just see how it works. Overall, guys, I hope you're enjoying my videos. I enjoy making them. I'm going to be putting up more videos very soon. Like I said, I decided to stay at work late tonight just because it was raining, and I just decided to make this video. But I'm going to go ahead and try to finish off all the Adepticon videos as soon as I can. I have 2 months to prepare myself for Buckeye battles. No, I'll take it back. Blood in the Sun. Blood in the Sun is the next big tournament. So that's the tournament that I'm going to need a gun for. I'm going to need to figure out what my list needs to be. Unfortunately, I have to make freaking like 6 more crossbow orcs to make a unit because the unit size got bigger. Unfortunately, I was contemplating taking the Goblin skirmishers anyway, so I could have somebody stubborn with 20 wounds in the middle of the field, and it's just kind of cheap. But I actually might bring out Boar Boys. Honestly, I'm thinking of it. I'm thinking about actually just bringing up Boar Boys. But I'm playing with a lot of the points. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Don't take everything with a grain of salt right now. I'm just playing with ideas and seeing how they're going to play. I'm going to play them out to just try it and see how it goes. If you guys feel that you guys can help me out and donate some money to my channel, you can go to my YouTube channel page and there's a support button on the right. You could always donate me some money for batteries or some money to pay for these trips that I'm taking to play this game. Besides that, hit like, hit subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, I don't know why you haven't hit subscribe already. I say this every video. I should just do like freaking Once Bitten does, and he just has like a recording that says it for him. But instead, I just feel the need of saying it every time, and sometimes I forget. Besides that, I don't know if I feel like I'm missing anything else. I had a blast. And on the fantasy tournament, if you haven't watched Once Bitten's videos already, he explains that he got in on the next day. He's going to play the 4 rounds. I have his lineup on who he played. Sitting like right here somewhere. Bam. Bam. Let's see. Nope. Let's go back 1 page. Not big brawl. Singles. Alright. Chad. There we go. So he ends up playing Rick. I don't even know who Rick is. He plays Neil, Andrew. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. This is Buckeye Battles. It doesn't have him put down for who he played against at Adepticon. I know he ended up playing my brother in like the 3rd round, which is actually pretty funny. My brother's like, he's like, I'm worried I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I'm like, yeah, you're probably gonna get your ass kicked. He did. But overall, I think a lot of the guys from Shyhammer finished pretty well. Actually, I got well, I'll let that go when we do it. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll save all that for the next video. Take care, peace, and I feel like I should be saying something else, but I don't know what it was. So I'm just gonna let you guys go now. All right, ready set the MVP. I'll talk to you guys later. Next video. Take care. Later.